Hey, what's up guys? It's Bethany here, and I had a request for a crow tutorial. So we're gonna do that today, and we're also gonna talk about the difference between crow and crane. There's a lot of confusion between the two. We all typically usually refer to crow as Bakasana. Actually, it's Kakasana, K-A-K, and Bakasana is crane pose. And there's two big differences between the two. One is in crow, if you think of a crow, they're shorter, their legs are bent, right? They're closer to the ground. So in crow, in the posture, your elbows are gonna be bent, the knees are gonna come out to the sides, right? In crane, think of a crane, they're taller, nice straight legs, your arms are gonna be nice and straight, and the knees are gonna go as high up onto the back of your arms as you can get them. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Obviously, before you do any arm balance, you wanna make sure that your hips are open, especially in this one, and that you've done enough core work and enough arm strengtheners, right? So that you can support yourself. So, assuming you've already done all of that, we're gonna come into the posture. So go ahead and create kind of like a crash pad if you feel you need that. I'm gonna scoot this back a little bit. So whether it's a pillow or, a block, you can have that in front of your face, just in the event that you topple over. Trust me, I've done it a few times before, it's all good. You're kind of close to the ground, so no worries. So we're gonna start with creating a nice strong foundation. Bring the fingers out wide, and then you want to come up onto your tippy toes. And as you take the knees to the outside of the arms, you're gonna bend the elbows, right? So shifting the shoulders forward. Remember to keep your gaze forward. If it's down or even behind you, you're just gonna topple right on over, right? So you wanna get your drishti set, maybe a few feet in front of you. Come up onto the tippy toes, take the knees to the outside of the elbows. You wanna hug the knees in, hug the elbows in, and then maybe take one foot up off the mat. Stay here for a few deep breaths, and then maybe you can get both feet up off the mat. So my big toes touch, right? Maybe the inner arches of your feet touch. Whatever's touching on your feet, you really want to pull them in, press them into each other so that the feet and the legs will lift on their own. So you want all of your body parts, all of your muscles working for you, not against you. So that's crow, that's Kakasana. And then we come into crane pose, which is actually Bakasana. So setting up the same way, fingers spread wide, bringing the feet together and then coming up onto the tippy toes. And you want to walk in and get the knees as high up to your armpits as you can. Now the knees are gonna press onto the back of the arms. Take the gaze forward, really press, press, press into the hands, and then maybe take one foot up off the mat, pull up through the pit of the belly, and then maybe take both. Keep pressing down into the mat, suck the low belly in, press the feet together, and gently release. Maybe take a few deep breaths here. All right, so those are basically everything you need to know to get into the posture. Remember not to just try and jump into it. You really want to work on creating that core strength, arm strength. And again, a lot of people think that arm balances are just all core and upper body strength. Well, if you don't have the flexibility in your legs, right, in the hips, in the groin, in the psoas, then you're not going to be able to get the knees right as high up as you need to. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram, Bethany Smith Yoga. Namaste.